So, what is up, guys? Welcome to your tips and tricks with Rhino Ranger, Mr. Dominic. Without further ado, let's get started talking about how good this character is for you guys and to see if he's worth the investment. So, Dominic, I'm going to just say it now, was another good N-Way release. So now N-Way is 5 for 5. So that's interesting to see, at least. So, Dominic's a very interesting character. After finally getting a lot of play time with him and seeing what he's all about, he's got a lot of shindig going for him, which is a good thing. I mean, that Rhino slash is always nice to do. Isn't as fast as they made it seem in the video, but it is what it is. As you saw, I used Scorpina, and Scorpina didn't come out those filthy casuals. So we hit from afar, we pop him up, and then we go for Dominic's nice 4-cost combo. Scorpina really adds up the damage. This is actually one of my builds. Like, this is one of my consistent builds I like using with Dominic. Because with poison damage and the amount to keep looping your opponent in combo heavy stuff is always a good thing. And with Solar Ranger Assist being a 3-cost shield, it helps Dominic maintain his prowess as a character so he can keep using his moves without missing a beat. Because I need to use my character's moves because those moves do the most damage. Like at first, obviously I questioned Dominic because it was all 4s, but now I can see why it's all 4s. If it was any lesser, this character would be the next stupid Tommy. So the fact that he has these 4s actually balanced him out, and we actually released a balanced good character, and that's actually saying much that they didn't want another Tommy situation. I can understand that, which is good. So we go for some Dominic hitboxing, so he didn't have any. Oh my god, that double shield really pissed me off. You have no idea. Not even a double shield, it was like the shield just stayed. And I always hate that function about this game. Bam, we pop him up. I love it. Then we give him with the nice cost. Somehow he landed in time. I guess that can just be Adam's character model. He might have a tiny bit flashy thing going for him. That's fine. Bam, we're going to beat his ass up because we can. Go full idiot because he's wasting too much energy. If you can recall how much energy he's wasted and hasn't recovered, you'll be able to win a lot more matches. Alright, so obviously Adam's going full boo-boo, boo-boo, boo-boo. So the reason why, like I said, I'm investing in Solar Ranger Assist is because we might get these characters that become all 3s and 4s. It becomes a real hassle to deal with, and you don't want to always deal with that. It just becomes like one of those things you kind of try to avoid. But Dom's primary slot is really good to spam, because honestly, the fact that his primaries pop him up, as long as you get Super Slash, you'll be able to do a lot more work than the average bear, and that's a good thing. And when he gets back into his middle, that's where all the heavy stuff starts coming in. Bam, we pop him back up, and then we go for endgame. Bam, slice, slice, slice. Push back and go for game. So obviously now I'm going to humor you guys in this next one with V2 Tommy. Yes, I can understand V2 Tommy builds damage, but you're not thinking about the point that Dominic pulls off his Rhino slash. He's pushing the opponent into the corner where V2 Tommy doesn't really let you build any EP whatsoever. That's why I'm not like a fan of that assist when you guys mention it. I'll always keep Solar Ranger Assist for Rhino Ranger because he needs a good finisher if you have nothing but 4s and your opponent's on the last inch of his life through all Dominic's bullshit. I tried to do a backdash combo, see if that would function, but like I said, that's my issue with V2. I know you guys, but you just get the first. No, I don't want the first 2. The whole point of my assist is I want the full value of it. So obviously, that's when I get the full value. When I get that V2 Tommy off, I actually pulled off the nice combo that you get once you V2. That's what makes it deadly. Look at all that damage gone. That's freaking nuts. Once you pull it off, you pull it off. It's scary, but your opponent has to really fall for it. So we push him up, get another shot in. Dom's just pretty nutty at the end of the day. Everything he does, that kick, that fast kick, even though it has to be so close in the opponent's face where you have to legit look like you're slapping him, is always going to be a thing with this character. Like, Dom is actually nice. I like the way he plays. He's got some good lone warrior tech. The thing that I had to use with him actually is definitely the assist, like what an assist would just go about it. Obviously, using more 3s are better because, again, it helps Dominic maintain his prowess as a character and pull off any extra stuff that you're needing to do in a certain match. It really benefits him at the end of the day. 3s definitely put in the work, and that's a good thing. That's what we need out of this character. So I kind of looked at it like when Ecliptor first released, I kind of kept my assist down to a 3. So all the 3s would work, and Ecliptor would just function as a character because Ecliptor had some issues. But with Dominic, it doesn't stray from he doesn't stray from the fact that he's not a Ecliptor at all, because Dominic actually has nice combos, and his moves are actually really good to do and pull off, and when you pull it off, it's nice. So that's how he kept getting shields. I was wondering this match, this dude just kept getting his shield assist like it was nothing. I was was like, really? Like, this is happening way too often. So we get those punches in. Again, he does the... I'm like, huh. I never seen someone get so many shields. So that's when he got a little bit greedy. But that's fine, because he was able to backdash and capitalize. So like I said, once I get my middle slot going, this is where we start pushing back with Dominic. That's what makes Dominic good. I wasted my shield as well. I tried a V2 just in case he tried to do anything funny, like Adam assist, because usually people like to start off with Adam assist now. It's like ridiculous. So he gets sliced to death and eats the damage. So is Dominic worth it? I mean, in a sense, he's nice to have in your collection. I mean, he won't be as meta as the other releases, but he actually can be on par with them as long as you get the certain combos prepped and you're having such a great game. I mean, that's the one thing about Dominic I like. He has meta potential, which is a good thing. It's just I'm glad that he came out balanced instead of freaking busted, because it just went to show if any of his moves were any lowered, he'd be really freaking stupid to play. And then we're in another scenario where there's more busted characters that Enway still has to nerf the other stuff that they added so far, so there's that. So we're going to have to wait for that. So look at that. You're adding up the damage with those 2 super slashes. It's really nice. Ooh, he got that after I backed it. Like I said, the modeling is weird. Yeah, that's not going to work. So again, we're trying to get in his face. I use up a shield because I don't need it. I'd rather have a quick strike ready to prep for super slash, just to add up the damage. So we go for the nice Rhino slashing, and then we end it with a super slash. So in conclusion, Dominic's hella fun. He definitely gets the job done if you play him correctly. He's a very smart character to play, unlike some brain dead meta characters we have now, but definitely a character that's like really intuitive with, you know, today's genre and meta we're trying to look for at the end of the day. So right now we are fighting Rhino Power here, so this is interesting. Also, if you haven't noticed, that is Zhao. So you're going to see a nice matchup between me and my buddy, so this is this is for medals, so there's always a pricing. So yes, V2 again, I understand where you guys are coming from with the blocking, so on and so forth. So trying to find my angle here, this is good because you guys got to know where your angles are. So you see how this back and forth banter is happening. You don't know what's going down. So this is good. We're going to see if we can make a comeback off the mighty Zhao here. Let's get it going, but bam, now we're moving and grooving. Kick, no shields, good. He didn't get his Ranger Slayer assist, that would have cucked me. So we're going for Rhino Fury. Rhino Fury adds up. Q, that crit just caught up the game. I love it. No V2. I could have went full idiot, but I didn't want to take a chance on Ranger Slayer assist because I was in range of that assist. So we're going Rhino spin attack. This is getting interesting. Bam. Try to look out for certain things. Bam. Didn't fall for it. Bam, we kick him up. Since that kick is so fast, you can add up the damage, and you can wait another turn. Like I said, if this move cost any less, definitely Dominic would have been hella broken, and then we would have just had another one of those characters, but at least it was going to stop the Tommy meta. So we're going ham with our Rhino Scythe here, or Rhino Morpher. We're watching out for certain things, and obviously, thanks to that kick being as quick as it is, we are able to take the match. That's what makes Dominic a strong warrior, his middle slot, and not only that, his primary slot as well. Lots of good cancels that he can do, good mix-ups. I like where Dominic is at, and I guess when they actually bounce out their OP characters, he's going to be right at that level of you can play this against any type of character and get some good wins in. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching your Dominic tips and tricks. Hopefully this added some insight to the character and your investments. So thanks for watching. Y'all be good. Thank you, R2. Thank you, Jesse, for helping me get this character to a good level to show in a video. You guys are the best. Love you both. Be good, guys. Stay safe. Peace out.